This is going to be an initial run video on this Superfit treadmill I bought at Walmart. It's not a high dollar unit. The retail price at walmart.com right now is $379. That is the 4.75 horsepower motor treadmill here. I got this one. Walmart must have been doing some kind of inventory discount on a certain color, because this silver one was $179 for like one day, and I jumped on it. So I won't go into all the details as far as the specs. You can look at those on the Walmart website. But I just got done doing my first real run on this thing, and I'm pretty happy with it. I just did a 6-minute mile for an hour. So not a high-speed run whatsoever, which this treadmill is capable of a 10 mile an hour, 10.5 mile an hour speed. The 4.75 horsepower motor, it sounds like it's a big motor, and I had no issues with it during my run. But at slower speeds, it does drag just a bit. So when you push start on this thing, it starts at 0.6 miles an hour, and if you're standing on the belt, you can tell the motor is straining just a little bit to move you. But as you increase the speed, say above 2 miles an hour, then everything seems very, very fluid and smooth. The belt size, again, I'm not going to go into specs, but the reason I wanted to try this treadmill was because it has a 20-inch wide belt. Some of these cheaper treadmills have like a 16-inch wide belt or an 18-inch wide, which I don't think is near enough, especially if you're running. If you're just walking, maybe that would be fine. But I know I kind of float around a little bit. And on this one, just like the ones at the gym that I use, had plenty of width, and I didn't feel like I was getting close to the edges of the belt at all, ever. And I think this is like 47 or 48 inches in length, which isn't really long. So if you're over 6 foot tall, I don't know if this would be sufficient for you, but for me, I'm 5'6". I've got a less than 30-inch inseam, probably 29-inch inseam, and at a 6 mile pace, I didn't have any issues with the length of the belt. The cushion of the belt is actually really fantastic. I'm 51 years old. I've got knee issues, so to speak. I don't like to be jarred. I don't like running on hard concrete necessarily. But this treadmill, as small as it is, and as thin as this deck is, I mean, as you can see, it's not like it's a big, thick unit. The cushion was fantastic. I would even say that the cushion is a bit better than the Life Fitness treadmill that I use at the gym I go to. So really happy with that. Now, I know a lot of people also talk about, like, is the distance that is given on the readout, is it accurate? Well, if you do a 6-minute mile, then every 10 minutes, you should be clicking off a mile. I'm sorry, I've said that wrong a couple times now. Is a 6 mile an hour pace, which is a 10-minute mile. So I'm correcting myself all the way back to the beginning of the video here. So, and that's what I found to be true. Right at 10 minutes, I was hitting the mile mark. So I would say that that's very accurate. Anyway, again, this is not a lengthy video. It's not meant to be a lengthy video. And I'll do some more videos in the future. I couldn't find hardly any videos on this unit whatsoever. And so I'm thinking that maybe people will want the information on this thing. If this is helpful, let me know in the comments. And again, next run I do, I'll try to do a little bit more of a faster pace run, like maybe a 7:30 mile pace run, and see how it holds up to that. But as of right now, I think especially at $179. This is a steal. Even if I paid the full price of any other color on this model, $379, I still think this thing is worth it. And it does fold down flat, completely flat. So those of you who like to walk at a standing desk, you flip this little silver lever on the side there, and you can just fold this whole arm down. I'm not going to do it, but there's material on the Walmart website where you can see that it does fold flat. And you can stand it up on its end against a wall, take up virtually no room whatsoever. So, all right, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. You got any questions, let me know in the comments. And again, I'll do another video in the future on a faster pace run.